Good morning, VSD. You okay? Good morning, VSD. Here we are interviewing Ittai, the former GSS organizer.
It's going to be some communication person thingy.
Oh, okay. Communications.
That's the official
guy.
title thingy person.
He was CCO?
He was chief
He was
exactly.
the CCO.
He was chief communicator.
Yeah.
I really prefer COC, but you don't have to tell anyone about that.
It's a weird acronym.
Let's moving on. Okay. Interviewing him is Cody Hernandez
Yes.
of CMB.
Yes. Hello.
And me, Bill.
I'm
CMB
the
as well.
new chief communicator.
Chief Officer of Communications,
Yes.
the COC.
I don't like that acronym.
Well, that's the acronym, so.
Either way.
Well,
First question.
Just gonna dig right into it.
Just gonna dig right in. Ittai, one word. What is it?
fire chicken.
That's fire. That's good. I like that. All right. I guess let's just get right to it. Wildly successful GSS career. Emails were flames. Maybe that's why fire chicken makes sense. Perhaps.
Emails being flame sounds dangerous.
Where did you channel the creativity from?
You know, Cody, I think it's the same thing that happens to me every night when I just lay in bed. I close my eyes, and the first thing that pops into my head
Wait.
is,
What? This has to be PG. Just want you
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's okay. Yeah, I think it's just your face, Cody, that usually inspires the emails. I usually just thought of you. Yeah, I guess when I signed up to be the COC, I wasn't aware of how difficult it would be, and I don't know. I didn't really have a plan. But then luckily, you were a student here the coming year thereafter, and really inspired me.
Did I?
Yeah.
It's the first time I've ever heard that.
That was
Yeah.
beautiful.
I said it to you yesterday when we did that other interview. So
There was never another
why-
interview. This is the first one, first take.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
Well,
okay.
I have a question actually.
Yeah.
Why did you seek to entertain us and delight us in the wonders of music?
I'm an attention prostitute, perhaps. An attention promiscuous.
Use the word whore.
Sure, attention whore. Sure,
This is getting out of hand a little bit. As the new chief, we can tone it down.
The really COC is what you should
That's not
go
what
by.
it is. So,
Why music?
It's easy.
Oh,
It's
okay.
easier to just do a parody to a musical song. You know, every once in a while I did something different, like the choose your own adventure thing. But that takes significantly more time, and I also think people
Takes
care
more time
less
because
about it.
you literally like made lyrics to like the entire entire song. Like, was Stairway to Heaven in there one time? Like
I
it was
don't
the
think so,
whole.
maybe.
I didn't really read them, so
Yeah,
but
that's
it was
most
like the
people's,
whole
yeah.
song. I noticed.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
I'm
I
trying
actually
to-
would only get about a quarter of the way through, and then I'd just be like, all right, I've done
Yeah,
this. It's
well,
funny.
hey,
It was funny.
I'm
but
glad
like, I don't
you-
like reading.
Yeah,
So
I'm impressed you even got that far. Most people, I think, who ever responded, you know, occasionally I got emails back with he-hes or lols, if you will,
I
but
sent you a law one time.
they were pretty much just from friends of mine who were placating me, who I was fairly certain had not read the
Oh,
emails.
okay.
Yeah,
I was
pretty
a
sure
real
no one
first
read that.
sentence and last sentence kind of guy.
right.
That's what I always do with books.
Yeah.
And papers.
And then I'm like, yeah, I read the book.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
great.
Yeah.
So, do you do karaoke? Is that?
No. Where did that come from? It's
Well,
like it's
I
like
thought maybe
tangential to the
that's
to the
where
songs.
that's where your inspiration maybe came from.
Yeah, but you don't get to change lyrics in karaoke.
Well, it depends who's singing.
That's true. Yeah, you can change them.
I've never tried.
I like to freestyle.
Happens a lot. Happens more than you think.
Okay, yeah, I believe that.
Let's get to know. I want to get to know Ittai. I want to get inside you, Ittai.
Okay, Bill.
On a personal level, you know, so Gandhi, Thomas Jefferson,
TJ.
Donald Trump. Name an important historical or social or political figure that has influenced you.
You know, I think I've just been really inspired by the misogyny, racism, and xenophobia of Jim Watson. It's really just amazing to know that you can be such a disgusting human being and still make it in science.
I met him once.
Really?
He looks like Yoda now.
That doesn't surprise me.
It does.
Although,
It's
to be
very
honest,
small.
I'd expect more of a Emperor Palpatine type look. I figured the hatred flowing through him would have wrinkled his skin.
A little bit of vitriol here. A little bit, very strong emotions about this.
Well, yes. I'm not a fan, as you may have inferred.
Okay.
Oh, but you asked me about someone who I am a fan of.
Well, no, he influenced you. That's all I asked.
Yeah,
You
he
answered the
influenced me
question.
to not be.
But who are you
like
a fan
him.
of while we're on that? Yeah.
Dick Hudson is pretty cool. Yeah. He was a nice guy when I took population genetics with him. That was fun.
Great guy.
Yeah.
No, that's
Legends of PopGen.
You learned a lot.
Of course.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Okay, so GSS, one thing you could change, what would it be? Or two things you could change.
More presenters, and maybe
we had kind of a lack of presenters.
A dearth, if
It
you
was
will.
a dearth.
Yes.
I was going to use that word.
It's difficult to find the presenters. And
Yeah,
perhaps, maybe
any advice, to find the presenters?
You could always try to recruit from more diverse programs, invite other programs.
So not just all immunology talks? Is
Yes, that would be nice at some point.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it's one idea. And then a second thing that could be improved, I don't know, I feel like I'm going to leave that up to the union to negotiate.
Maybe they'll get liquor in there, that'd be great.
That sounds really dangerous.
It's fine. I think it would be good.
I feel like people already black out at GSS.
We'll probably have this union before GSS starts, actually. Is that this Friday? So,
Yeah, so I heard the union vote was
GSS.
happening
It's
immediately
happening
after
really
this video.
fast. It's happening really,
We're actually voting right now.
really fast. Yeah.
Did we vote?
This is the vote. We are the union now.
Really?
It's the three of us. Yeah, we were elected.
Am I president?
Why would you be president?
Why
That
not?
doesn't make any sense.
Because you're the COC man.
You can't be
I'm
the
not.
COC and the president.
You are the COC.
It's ridiculous.
Well, who is the president of the union?
Bill.
No, but like the real president.
We don't have a union, Cody.
Do we not?
Next question.
I just broke character.
Okay.
Damn it.
No, hey, you're a champion.
Thanks, man.
All you first years out there.
Welcome first years as well. Welcome
Yeah,
to GSS.
it's gonna be
This is
terrible.
your second
Oh,
GSS
GSS would be
experience.
great though. GSS
You already
is
had
great.
your first.
When all else fails, GSS will prevail. We're on the same page.
Wow. That was really.
I think we're pretty good.
Yeah, that was eloquent.
Yeah. Okay.
What do you think about slider experiments? We haven't heard about slider experiments in a long time.
Slider experiments.
Do you not even know?
I'm not
about
sure I know what
this?
you're talking about. Yeah, like a slider burger.
I've heard about this.
It's
The
gone
Legends
into
of the
legend.
Slide.
Yeah, it's no
Slider.
people don't even really know about it anymore. Slider.
I'm gonna.
White Castle sliders.
Oh, I do recall this. That's right. I heard about this. Yeah, tell us more, Bill. I don't know why that hasn't happened.
So in the
anymore.
past, many years ago,
Preach.
What is
students.
this?
It started
area.
It started with a trip to White Castle. Okay,
Okay.
and somehow the sliders got involved, and people started doing experiments with the sliders, kind of as like an addendum.
Played a
to
slider
their
on
GSS.
agar.
Like you do mass spec of sliders. You maybe do an analysis of the RNase activity of slider extract.
Oh, there's
the slider extract was big.
Yeah.
And we really haven't seen that in a long time. Is it dead?
Maybe it needs to be brought back this year.
Maybe it needs to be brought back. The
I think
zombie
I'll
slider.
I
is
took a
coming
mental
back.
note of it.
Raised from the
It's
dead.
gonna come back. Somebody's gonna present on it.
Phenol chloroform extraction on slider.
Yes.
Ooh,
That sounds interesting.
that is.
That
good.
sounds like a nature paper.
That's fire.
Yeah.
At least nature.
Why is the slider killing us slowly? Think about it.
Or why is it keeping us alive? We don't know.
We don't know.
It's
Yeah.
definitely not keeping us alive. Have you tasted one of those things?
I've actually
Have you
never
ever eaten
one.
a White
It
Castle?
tastes.
Don't go.
It tastes like sadness.
You know, that's the real reason.
It tastes like you've reached rock bottom. That's what. It tastes
That's
like.
probably the real reason we don't have slider experiments anymore.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to get a slider. Why would you be at White Castle?
Right.
It's
Right.
disgusting.
I used
I
to think
think-
it was someplace magical when I was a child.
I think Adrian from the Ruthenberg Lab should do a slider experiment.
I think that would be.
GSS.
That's a great idea. Yeah, I second that.
Mm.
All right, we're supposed to be interviewing me, not talking about your life.
Oh, we forgot you were
Yeah.
second.
Brand. You have a brand. What's your motto?
Just chew it.
This guy. I'm not gonna be able to keep up with that.
Yeah.
I'm not sending emails. I can tell you that much.
Did it stop recording?
No, I think it's just screensaver, but I think it's still recording.
Oh,
but maybe
it's
maybe not.
screensaver.
Who
Just
knows?
splice this out.
That's fair. What is that? Is that?
It's an entertaining screensaver. They
Yeah.
can't see it, but at least
they really
we're
can't see it.
entertained.
Is that a zebrafish?
Looks-
It's
looks
it's
it.
like the neurons or something.
Oh, right.
Neurons or something.
Oh no, there's the neurons. There we go.
That's the head.
Of course.
Just
Anyways,
two.
so who was the most difficult person to work with in GSS? Like the organizing.
Oh, wow. This is getting a little edgy.
Wow, you really went straight to the gossip on Cody.
Somebody's got to ask the tough questions.
That Amelia girl's pretty feisty. I wouldn't cross her. I tend to avoid trying to speak to her on Thursdays.
You don't look her in the eye.
Or days that end in Y,
Yeah.
just generally.
Wow,
Any day that ends
that's
in
like all
Y.
of them.
Except
When I think
Christmas.
about it.
Except
Yeah.
Christmas, yeah.
Mhm.
What about Two's drawer?
Oh, I forgot about that one.
Yeah. Or Morndas?
You raise a good point.
Yeah, yeah. So, scientists, who's your favorite scientist?
We already did this.
No, who inspires you is very different.
Dick Hudson.
Yeah.
But like, as a scientist, when you're at the bench.
Pass.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, when I'm at
He's
the
never
bench.
at the bench. That's right, he's HG.
Human geneticist.
Oh,
I'm not one of those
shots
human
fired.
geneticists.
Yeah.
I am at the bench.
Oh,
you
so,
are?
Yeah.
So there's two different types of human geneticists.
Let's not get into this.
Okay.
I don't want to stir the pot anymore.
All right. That's fair.
Who's my inspiration when I'm at the bench?
Mhm.
Brian J. Pavlovich.
Wow.
He's a great bench worker.
Wow.
He's a brilliant molecular
He doesn't need
biologist.
to hear this right now.
I know, it's
You don't
really
need to
bad
tell
for
him
his
that.
ego.
Jesus.
It's okay, he'll never hear this, so he's not gonna look at the email. Come on.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, I forgot.
This guy,
Okay, we're gonna
he's
know.
not gonna know about
You
that.
say anything you want.
Yeah, this is like 3 or 4 minutes into the video too, right? So
No, this is like 10 minutes.
Yeah, so there's
nobody's
no
gonna,
way.
nobody's
gonna
watch
know,
this, actually.
exactly.
People are going to turn this off
Yes,
right away. 'cause
yes.
it's
Jill
so-
Stein, Gary Johnson, Sebastian Schweinsteiger. Who do you vote for president?
President of FIFA
This is who the final candidates are.
for the United
Of the
States.
important presidential
What
candidates.
happened to Hillary and Trump in that time?
Oh, right. We forgot about that.
We've got like 30 days left.
Wait, they're really candidates? Because it's kind of...
Yeah,
oh, that's
they're the
interesting.
only candidates.
Donald Trump's actually the
Bastian
presidential...
decided to come forward.
If
I
I
wish he would. I'd vote for him.
Yeah, definitely.
If I really had to choose between those 3, it'd be difficult. I'm inclined to say Gary Johnson because his last name is Johnson.
Yeah.
Um,
Don't ask him tricky questions, though.
Yeah, you can't be asking him about
where's
Aleppo.
Mexico?
He's our most athletic potential president, is what he
I
said.
think, where do you get... He said
What about Bastian Schweinsteiger? He can't.
I don't know.
Schweinsteiger's got to be hitting him up there. I think I'd go with Jill Stein just to put a woman in the White House, though.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
And maybe the Green Party will actually
Do something.
do
Anything.
something. Yeah.
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 Okay, do you have any more questions?
No, I think I'm good, actually. That was fascinating. Thank you.
Great. Yeah. Thank
Yeah.
you guys. Sure. A pleasure.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Look at that.
Oh, the left-handed.
I was trying to
He
get a
really doesn't respect you.
simultaneous.
Ooh.
Whoa. What is?
That was
all right, you know what,
impressive,